E from MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com on the 25th of July, 2019. And we're nearing the end of the second hour. Reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. All right, we'd suggested that perhaps we could get a rotation backwards if we held the 16s. So let's use this as our resistance zone, the next top of the key. Anybody wanted this short at the middle, you can clearly see with this system where the potential next supports and resistance are. So in this move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes. We know a bounce of 4 boxes gets us back to the middle. And we know if that region holds, then this last swing from the low to the middle trade has a potential middle 2 boxes back, or 10 1/4. So 16 to 1875 resistance. We know this next low down here is held. So right now we're climbing the ladder and the burden is on the longs to keep the pressure on now and keep making a higher high and a higher low. That's not a given, especially after the range that we've traveled. So we said you could hit one more bounce, and usually you're going to take 50 to 60 back as a higher odds trade than, say, the 40 back. And sometimes you'll get fooled, and that 40 back is going to be the right one. But better odds at the middle to the 60, and sometimes even that's not going to hold. So for now, I think we've made the most out of the first part of the day. And those of you, if you got beat taking some aggressive long trades, goal first is to put capital back in your pocket. Clear your head and then try to, if you got stopped out a couple of points, try to get it back. We also said, let's take a look at 30 chart. And this is the range. Rain line was helpful. And the blue line and green line, what I'm trying to show up here is this is your resistance zone right in here for now. So we've got some trapped traders, I'm sure, especially from yesterday above 22s. So I think the half gap to gap at 22 is our resistance for now. And I don't think we'll revisit that high today. So anybody that understands this dynamic of from high to low and a bounce, you should be able to hit that bounce, and you don't know that it's going to take out the low or anything, just a scalp with the trend as longs are taking profits. That's all we're thinking. A little something in your pocket and be happy about that. Staying under 1475 will help the shorts. That was the overnight low. And this is a box I think we're in. This is a weekly. And a reminder, we looked back at last week's range. 3 1/4 is a 40 back. So important neighborhood to try to hold today, that 03, 02 area. There's a profit-taking swing. So later today, if this holds, we're still probably going to be range trading inside the day's range. And if it gets taken out, then any lows available, including 98 to 02, high odds target area on a pullback. And then obviously yesterday's low is all important at 96. So one last look at that chart. Two-day range 96, 27.75 high. Note how we came back to the top of the pipe in the two-day range, and that's also today's middle. So we try to line up different ideas, give you a little more confidence in trades. And one last look, angels and demons. Target 25.75 is turns out to be our demon, and the angel right now is 7.5. And RTH 575. I'm sorry, 675. And this 12 area, very important. $750 for our angel. Right now we're consolidating. But so far the pattern has been, once we found a low, higher low, capped inside, but I still think before the day's over we can test 1875. We shall see. If you've had a good day, take a little time off at lunch. Don't feel you have to be in the market the whole time. It's just not necessary. Yeah, thank you, Dan. Appreciate that post.